Hey, welcome back. It's Jason Walter, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing some breaking news about the stimulus checks. Today it is Friday, April 3rd, and just yesterday, the Treasury Secretary announced that the stimulus checks are going to be going out in mid-April, so that's just a couple weeks away from now. However, this is only for taxpayers who have their direct deposit information or bank information with the IRS, which represents about 60 to 70 million taxpayers. However, if you do not have your bank account information or your direct deposit information with the IRS, they're going to be sending out physical checks, paper checks. So that process is going to take a lot longer for you to get your stimulus check. As long as 5 months from now until September, depending on your situation. And I'll discuss that here in a few minutes. And by the way, this is not tax or financial advice. I'm not a tax accountant, so please verify this information with your local professional. If you already signed up for direct deposit of your refund of your most recent tax return, which would be in 2018 or 2019, then the IRS has everything that they need in order to send your stimulus check via direct deposit because they already have your bank account information. By the way, if your income decreased in 2019, and you haven't filed your 2019 taxes yet, you may want to file those as soon as possible so you get the maximized benefit from the stimulus check, assuming you're below the income thresholds for this plan. So remember, these stimulus checks are based on your adjusted gross income or your AGI. And if you're not familiar with what that term is and you don't know what your AGI is, take a look at your most recent filed tax return, which hopefully be in 2018, 2019, and look at Form 1040 line 8B. That's 1040 line 8B, and that gives you your AGI for that most recent tax return. You will receive the maximum stimulus check amount if you're single, making $75,000 or less, or if you're married filing jointly, making an AGI or adjusted gross income of $150,000 or less. You'll get the maximum benefit amount. However, you will not receive any funds from the stimulus check if you're making over $99,000 if you're single, or $198,000 if you're married filing jointly. If you make in between these amounts, you'll receive a partial stimulus check. And by the way, if you missed my previous videos about how this $2 trillion stimulus plan may benefit you, please browse my channel and subscribe. Okay, here's a new development that was actually just issued yesterday. So if you receive Social Security benefits, the IRS and the U.S. Department of the Treasury announced that these Social Security recipients will not have to file a tax return. They will automatically receive it. The previous guidance from the IRS stated that the Social Security recipients would have to file an abbreviated or simple tax return in order to receive the stimulus plan payment. This is no longer the case. The IRS realized it may be challenging for our seniors to file these tax returns. Instead, recipients will receive their stimulus check via a direct deposit or a physical check, however they receive their benefits now. So if you currently receive your benefits via a direct deposit, you will get your stimulus check via a direct deposit. So for those Social Security recipients who do not file or have not filed their tax returns in 2018 or 2019, the IRS is going to use the information on your Social Security benefit statement in order to generate the economic impact payment. All right, let me go over something that's very important. So the IRS, if they have to send you a physical paper check in the mail, then expect to have at least a 2-week delay than if you had already had your direct deposit information with the IRS. So if you are going to be receiving this paper check in the mail, the earliest that you'll receive it, they're saying, and right now, is late April, early May. However, this is based on how much money you make. So if you're making less than $10,000, your paper checks are going to be going out on the first batch. However, if you make more money, then you expect more delays. So if you're close to that income threshold and you're going to be receiving a paper check, then you may not receive your paper check in the mail until September, which is 5 months from now. The reason for the delay in printing and mailing out these paper checks is that the IRS can only print about 20 million checks per month. And they estimate right now they're going to need about 80 million checks to be printed because they don't have those people's bank account information. So if you do not want to wait this long to get your stimulus check, and who knows, it could take longer than these estimates that they're giving now. It could take longer than 5 months. If you want to avoid this delay, then you may want to file your 2019 tax returns with your bank account information as soon as possible, so the information has this, and so they can send your payment potentially electronically. This may work. There's no guarantees, but this is really time sensitive. Another option for you is that the IRS is currently setting up a web portal so you can enter your bank account information online, so you can receive your stimulus check a lot quicker than receiving a physical paper check in the mail. However, this portal is not supposed to be up and running until late April, early May for the current estimates. Please keep in mind that these stimulus checks are part of this $2 trillion stimulus package that was just passed last week. However, there are many other programs available out there that taxpayers may be able to take advantage of, including an up to $10,000 forgivable loan for small business owners, sole proprietors, and independent contractors. So check out my previous videos about those, as well as how this pandemic is affecting our real estate market. Please subscribe, and I'll keep you updated with new developments as they become available. Also, if you like this video, please hit the like button. I truly would appreciate that. I hope you have an awesome day and look forward to seeing you on the next video.